I don't know if he said the word poison, but yeah, he said Diddy's the one that put him in the hospital, and he called the police on his ass.
Damn. He was like dead ass serious, bro? Like no cap?
I thought he was serious. He didn't look like he was joking to me.
Jamie Foxx reveals how Diddy's goons jumped him at a party, recounting a wild altercation at Diddy's own birthday bash involving his infamous entourage. Of course, the saga takes an even crazier turn from there.
And so I started hanging out with Puff like back in the day, and I know the story don't make sense, but it's gonna make sense. I would hang out and watch him throw parties. He threw a party and he said, yo, Playboy, this party costs $1.5 million. I'm like, you are out of your mind. And I said, Puff, I'll throw you a party for $400. That will rival this party. And he got pissed at me. He said, no, Playboy, don't play with me. No, I have. You know what I'm saying? But in LA, I'm known for throwing like these cool little parties. Well, he called like Saturday morning. Yo, Playboy, I'm in town. Make it happen. I said, cool. So I went into my little phone, called about 200 of the coolest people. They all came to my house. Puff showed up with, SUVs and FBI. It was just, it's great. So he gets out and he comes in my house and he said, oh, that's the girl on that show and that's the guy on that show. And I said, yeah, bro.
Reports suggest that someone from a nearby table threw a glass at Fox, hitting him square in the mouth. Certainly an interesting way to say happy birthday, right? And here's the twist. People are pointing fingers at Diddy's crew, accusing them of being behind the chaos. After all, if there's one thing Diddy's name is sure to stir up, it's drama. Fox, visibly shaken but still holding it together with stitches in his mouth, is said to be recovering from the incident. Meanwhile, Diddy's alleged goons have added yet another chapter to their growing reputation for, let's say, making statements.
I saw his special and asked anybody that went to the special. He had way more than 2 Diddy jokes. And especially he did 2 to 3 Diddy jokes. That nigga gave Diddy at least 40 minutes. He killed TD Jakes. I mean, he bodied TD Jakes. And he didn't put that in. He mentioned Craig Mack, Biggie, Tupac, and maybe somebody else, all in regards to Diddy has something to do with them getting killed.
Jamie Foxx's recent birthday celebration at Mr. Chow in Beverly Hills took a chaotic turn when an alleged altercation broke out. Foxx was reportedly struck in the mouth by a glass thrown from another table, leaving him needing stitches. While initial reports hinted at an attack with a dangerous weapon, police later clarified it as a case of battery, with no arrests made so far.
Watching Puff at the Beverly Hills Hotel, filming this. And it's a pool party that is ridiculous, man. And I look up and I see Dr. Ruth. I don't know if you know who that is. It's the lady. I see Dr. Ruth. I said, Miss Lee.
The incident comes just days after the release of Fox's Netflix special Asterisk. What had happened was Asterisk, where he addressed rumors involving Diddy. Foxx joked about online claims that Diddy had tried to harm him, dismissing them with humor. However, those who attended the live taping say Foxx had more to say, including allegations that Diddy was behind a health scare in 2023. Witnesses claim Foxx went into detail about calling the FBI on Diddy and even hinted at poison being involved. Strangely, most of these explosive statements were left out of the final cut of the special.
What do you think is going to happen with Diddy? Is he going to be indicted? It's been 6 months since the raid.
I don't know. I think it's very interesting. I suspect he will be, yeah.
Is this the biggest bombshell since Harvey Weinstein in Hollywood?
Yeah.
You think so? Yeah.
I think so.
And maybe even bigger.
People involved with all other names too.
Yeah, exactly. Any chance you might be able to interview him? Or
I'd like to.
have you reached out to your team? Or
Yeah, we're trying.
Yeah.
Nothing,
Hey,
yeah.
well, thanks for your work, Mr. Morgan. It's an honor to meet you. Thank you. Here's Morgan, guys.
Amid ongoing legal battles, the timing of all this is certainly suspicious. And let's not forget, it comes right after Jamie's explosive comments during his stand-up special, where he didn't just throw shade at Diddy, he practically set the whole orchard on fire. Funny how certain jokes mysteriously didn't make the final Netflix cut. Coincidence? Sure if you say so. Adding more fuel to the fire, former celebrity bodyguard Big Homie CC has publicly claimed that Diddy has a history of poisoning people, naming Fox as one of the victims. CC further asserted that Fox's 2023 health scare was no accident and that Jamie reported Diddy to the FBI afterward. The bodyguard also alleged that he himself had been poisoned multiple times at Hollywood events, even testing positive for cyanide and suffering severe health consequences.
Jamie Foxx got, and I say check nose, ended up getting busted in his head with a bottle during his own birthday dinner. Like, who would do this to a man recovering from a stroke?
Despite all the drama, Fox has remained largely silent, posting a cryptic Instagram message about being busy, but avoiding any direct comments on the situation. Fans are speculating that Fox might be staying quiet either to protect himself or to avoid getting further caught up in Diddy's ongoing issues. The altercation at Mr. Chow has left many questioning whether it was just an unfortunate incident or something more sinister. With the police now involved, Fox's team has already handed the matter over to law enforcement. But seriously, what are the odds this story gets wrapped up neatly? Diddy's name comes with more red tape than an unsolved true crime documentary.
I would have musical people come to my parties. So one particular time I threw a party for Puff. Back in the day when Diddy was, bad Diddy.
I'm straight to the top now. Go ahead, mama, make it hot now.
Insiders suggest that the tension between Fox and Diddy goes back years to when Fox frequently attended Diddy's notorious parties, where the actor is said to have documented wild behind-the-scenes antics with his camera. These recordings, which are rumored to capture scandalous and potentially career-damaging moments, allegedly became a point of conflict. Sources claim that Fox's close ties to these events and his knowledge of certain secrets may have made him a target. Now, the mysterious health scare Fox suffered in 2023, during which he was hospitalized with brain trauma and unable to remember nearly 3 weeks of his life, is being re-examined in light of claims that Diddy could have been involved.
Diddy threw a party in Philly for $1 million. I said, man, you crazy. I said, I'll throw you a party at my crib for $400 and it'll rival this party. He got mad about that, but he got over it because he got to LA and he came. He said, make it happen, Playboy, and he came to my house. This one, We Ain't Going Nowhere was out. Dun, 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 dun.
Witnesses from the tapings of Fox's Netflix special allege that he strongly hinted at foul play, even suggesting poison as a possible cause. Former bodyguard Big Homie CC has gone on record claiming that Diddy has a history of silencing dissent, citing his own experiences with cyanide poisoning after attending similar parties. Meanwhile, fans have pointed out Fox's deleted Instagram post, which seemed to reference betrayal, using hashtags like fake friends and fake love. Many interpreted as subtle jabs at Diddy. The fallout from Fox's Netflix special, coupled with the altercation at his birthday dinner, has left people questioning whether Fox is being intentionally targeted or simply caught up in a string of unfortunate events. The strange timing of these incidents has fueled speculation that Fox might be under pressure to suppress his story, possibly due to legal threats or concerns for his personal safety.
I see this all the time. I saw the tunnel. I didn't see the light. I was in that tunnel. It was hot in that tunnel. Shit, am I going to the wrong place?
Jamie Foxx may have hoped for a night of celebration, but it seems he got an encore of chaos instead. As for Diddy's camp, they're probably busy crafting their next public statement, or just denying everything, as usual. Stay tuned. This soap opera is far from over. With so many unanswered questions and tensions continuing to rise, this Hollywood saga shows no signs of calming down anytime soon. Whether Fox will eventually spill more details or continue to play it safe remains to be seen, but the drama keeps stacking up.